Level 1. The Cleaning Runner. You start at 3:07 in the morning on a casino floor that refuses to admit it is night. There are no windows, no clocks, no darkness. Only carpet with loud patterns, slot machines flashing in endless colors, glasses half full on small tables, and the constant electronic music of winning that somehow keeps playing even when most people are losing. You are holding a towel and a trash bag. Not chips, not cards, not keys to any room that matters. Your job is to move quickly without being noticed. Wipe spilled drinks, pick up empty cups, collect losing tickets from under machines, clean cigarette ash from trays, and step around guests who stare at screens like the next spin might fix their lives. A man at a slot machine drops his head into his hands. You bend down beside him to clean a sticky patch of floor. He does not look at you. In this place, even the lowest worker learns the first rule fast. The lights stay bright, so nobody has to see what time it really is. How far can you climb in a place designed to keep everyone awake? Level 2. The Hotel Housekeeper. You move up from the casino floor to the hotel towers, but the night follows you into every room. Your shift begins before most guests are fully awake. The hallway is long, quiet, and covered in soft carpet that absorbs your footsteps. Housekeeping carts line the wall like small supply stations. Towels, sheets, soap, tiny bottles, trash bags, gloves, coffee packets, and folded paper signs that promise comfort. Then the first door opens. The room smells like stale perfume, old smoke, spilled alcohol, and cold air from the air conditioner. The television is still on. Empty bottles sit near the bed. Casino receipts are crumpled on the floor. A half-eaten room service plate waits beside the trash can. The curtains are closed, so the room feels like it has never met daylight. You do not judge. You clean. You strip the bed, collect towels, wipe counters, empty bins, replace supplies, vacuum the carpet, and make the room look untouched by disappointment. Sometimes there is a small tip on the pillow. Sometimes there is nothing. Sometimes the guest is still asleep and angry that you knocked too early. Your job is to reset the illusion. The casino sells the night. The hotel hides what the night leaves behind. By noon, your back aches from bending. Your hands smell like cleaning spray, and the cart feels heavier than when you started. But the next guest will open the door and see a fresh bed, clean towels, and a room ready for another try. And soon you will leave the silence of the rooms for the noise of the buffet, where the casino feeds people who are not ready to stop. Level 3, the buffet attendant. You step into the buffet and realize the casino does not only keep people playing, it keeps them fed. The room is bright, loud, and endless. Heat lamps glow over trays of eggs, bacon, carved meat, pasta, desserts, fruit, bread, and food that seems to disappear faster than anyone can replace it. Plates clatter, chairs scrape, ice machines hum. Guests move in loose lines, carrying the tired excitement of people who have been awake too long. Your uniform is clean at the start of the shift. It does not stay that way. You refill trays before they look empty. You wipe counters before spills spread. You clear tables where coffee, sauce, sugar packets, and crumbs have become their own little disaster. You smile at guests who ask why the crab legs are gone, why the line is slow, why the coffee tastes different, why breakfast is already ending when they just came down from the casino floor. You learn that hunger in a casino feels different. Some people eat like they are celebrating. Some eat like they are recovering. Some sit alone with a plate full of food and eyes still fixed on the machines outside the buffet entrance. At 4 a.m., a man in a wrinkled shirt asks when the next fresh tray is coming out. His player's card hangs from a lanyard around his neck. His hands shake slightly as he reaches for coffee. You bring the tray. You do not ask how long he has been awake. In this place, food is not just food. It is fuel for one more hour, one more game, one more chance to win back what the night already took. And soon you will step out of the buffet and onto the slot floor, where the machines never stop asking people to try again. Level 4, the slot floor attendant. You move onto the slot floor where the casino's heartbeat is loudest. The machines are everywhere. Rows of flashing screens, spinning reels, bonus animations, chairs filled by people leaning forward as if their bodies can pull luck closer. The sound never stops. Digital coins, ringing alarms, soft music, fake celebration, real frustration. Your job is to help the machines keep moving. A guest waves you over because his ticket voucher will not print. Another says the machine froze right before a bonus. Someone else insists the slot owes them because it paid the person before them. You carry a radio, a small toolkit, and a smile that has to survive every accusation. You open panels, clear jams, call technicians, explain rules, check player cards, refill receipt paper, and answer questions no one really wants answered. Is this machine hot? Which one pays best? Do people ever win here? You learn to speak carefully. You cannot promise luck. You cannot argue with superstition. You cannot tell someone that the machine does not remember them, does not hate them, does not care that they have been sitting there since midnight. One woman grips her purse and asks if she should keep playing. For a second you see how tired she is. Then another light starts blinking behind you. What happens when your job is to help people keep playing, even after they start losing? Soon you will leave the machines and stand behind a table, where the guests will stop blaming the screen and start blaming you. Level 5, the table game dealer. You become a table game dealer when the casino decides your hands are steady enough to touch the money directly. Now you stand behind a blackjack table under warm lights, wearing a clean uniform, name badge, and a face that cannot reveal what you are thinking. The felt is smooth beneath your fingers. The chips are stacked in neat colors. The cards sit inside the shoe, waiting to become someone's hope or excuse. At first the rules feel simple. Shuffle, deal, pay, collect. Watch the hands, watch the chips, watch the faces. Then people start bringing their emotions to the table. A man wins 3 hands and calls you lucky, and 10 minutes later he loses 4 hands and stares at you like you betrayed him. A woman asks you to give her a good card as if the deck listens to your feelings. Another player taps the table, whispers to himself, changes seats, changes bets, changes nothing. You keep dealing, your fingers move in rhythm. Card, card, chip, card, hand signal, payout, collect. You smile when guests joke. You stay calm when they curse. You call the floor when someone disputes a bet. You protect the game without making the guest feel accused. The hardest part is not the math. It is the face. A dealer's face must be neutral enough for winners and gentle enough for losers. You cannot celebrate too much. You cannot pity too openly. You cannot show boredom, judgment, fear, or fatigue. Because to the player you are not just dealing cards. You are standing between them and the version of life they believe one good hand might bring. How long can you keep a calm face when strangers blame you for their luck? And above your table, someone is already watching the whole pit. Level 6, the pit boss. You become a pit boss when the casino stops judging only your hands and starts judging your eyes. Now you stand behind the dealers, not at one table, but over several. Blackjack, roulette, baccarat, craps, chips move, cards turn, dice hit the felt. Guests lean forward. Dealers keep their rhythm. Cocktail servers pass through the noise with trays held high. Your job is to see everything. Not just the obvious things. You watch the size of bets, the speed of payouts, the dealer's hands, the guest's mood, the chip stacks growing too fast, the player who keeps looking away at the wrong moment, the friend standing behind the chair, the argument that might become a scene. The pit has its own weather. A table can feel lucky, then angry, then dangerous in less than 10 minutes. One night a guest disputes a payout after losing a large hand. His voice rises. The dealer's face stays still, but you can see the tension in her shoulders. Other players go quiet. The table becomes a stage. You step in. You review the bet. You listen. You keep your voice low. You call surveillance if needed. You protect the rules without humiliating the guest because pride can cost the casino more than money. This rank teaches you that control is often quiet. A nod to a dealer, a comped drink, a calm explanation, a security guard standing just close enough to be noticed. A decision made before anyone else realizes a decision was needed. You are no longer only part of the game. You are managing the temperature of the room. But above you, in a place most guests never see, every move is being recorded. Level 7. The Surveillance Observer. You move into surveillance through a door most guests will never notice. There are no slot machines inside. No music. No drinks. No carpet designed to confuse your sense of direction. Only screens. Rows of monitors fill the room with cold light. Every table, every cashier cage, every hallway, every elevator entrance, every corner of the casino floor appears from above. The guests below think they are alone with their luck, their chips, their secrets, their bad decisions. But up here, the casino has eyes. Your job is to watch without being seen. At first, everything looks the same. People walking, dealers dealing, chips moving, machines flashing. Then your supervisor teaches you how to look deeper. The player whose hands move too smoothly, the guest who lingers behind chairs, the dealer who pays a little too slowly, the couple that separates, circles, and meets again near the cashier cage. You learn patterns. You learn that cheating does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like patience. Sometimes it looks like friendship. Sometimes it looks like one small movement repeated when nobody at the table is supposed to notice. But surveillance does not only show you cheating. It shows you loneliness, exhaustion, anger. The same guest returning to the same machine. The employee rubbing their eyes during a long shift. The winner surrounded by strangers, the loser walking away alone. If everyone is being watched, who is really in control? And soon you will leave the dark room above the floor and step back into the lights, where you have to manage the entire machine in motion. Level 8, the Casino Floor Manager. You become the casino floor manager when the entire room starts moving through you. The slot floor, the table games, the cocktail stations, the cashier cage, the security posts, the VIP section, the guests who are laughing too loudly, the guests who are losing too quietly, the employees trying to keep smiling under lights that never change. You walk the floor with a radio on your belt and a calm face that has taken years to build. Everything wants your attention. A slot machine goes down during a bonus round. A dealer needs approval for a disputed hand. A VIP guest wants a different table. A cocktail server says one player is becoming aggressive. Security asks if you want someone watched more closely. Guest services calls about a hotel complaint that started on the casino floor. You do not get to focus on one problem. You hold the whole atmosphere in your head. The casino has to feel exciting but not chaotic, generous but controlled, free but watched, comfortable but designed so no one wants to leave. That is the strange art of this rank. You are not just managing games, you are managing time, mood, money, desire, and denial. You pause near the edge of the floor and look across the room. Flashing machines spinning wheels, chips sliding across felt, guests leaning into hope as if hope has a sound. How do you manage a room built to make people forget time? Soon your world will expand beyond the casino floor into the hotel above, where every room, restaurant, hallway, and complaint still points back to the same glowing center. Level 9, the Hotel Operations Manager. When you become the Hotel Operations Manager, the casino no longer feels like one floor. It feels like gravity. Everything in the building bends toward it. The hotel tower, the restaurants, the bars, the parking garage, the front desk, the suites, the elevators, the event rooms, the late-night room service, the security calls, the tired guests checking out with sunglasses on at noon, all of it connects back to the casino floor. Your office is quieter now, but the problems are bigger. Housekeeping is short-staffed. A high roller wants a suite upgrade. A restaurant kitchen is backed up. A bachelor party damaged a hallway. A guest says the smoke smell in the room is unacceptable. Security reports a disturbance near the elevators. The front desk needs answers. The casino floor wants more rooms held for VIPs. Everyone thinks their problem is urgent. Most of them are right. You walk through the lobby and see what guests are supposed to see: polished floors, soft lighting, fresh flowers, smiling staff, the promise of comfort. But now you also see what holds it together. Schedules, overtime, complaints, maintenance tickets, comp rooms, loyalty status, and exhausted employees trying not to let the cracks show. The hardest part is balance. The casino wants people to stay longer. The hotel wants rooms turned faster. The restaurants want tables filled. Security wants risk reduced. Guests want to feel important, especially when they have spent more than they planned. When the hotel, the food, the lights, and the music all point back to the casino floor, where does the system really end? Above this rank, there is only one office left. And from there, the whole machine has your name on it. Level 10, the casino general manager. At the top, the casino finally becomes quiet. Not because the machines stop. They never stop. It becomes quiet because the noise reaches you differently now. It comes through reports, meetings, legal briefings, revenue numbers, staffing charts, guest complaints, security incidents, VIP requests, and calls from people who care about the casino only when something goes wrong. Your office sits above the lights. From the window you can see pieces of the floor below. The machines flashing, the tables moving, the bar glowing, the lobby filling, the hotel elevators opening and closing like the building is breathing. You have the power people imagine. You can approve comps, promote managers, change floor layouts, authorize security action, meet high rollers, negotiate events, defend the property, and decide where money goes. But every decision touches someone. A staffing cut becomes a housekeeper rushing through more rooms. A bigger VIP package becomes pressure on the front desk. A new promotion brings more guests to the floor. A security mistake becomes a headline. A revenue target becomes a number that every worker underneath you feels in their body. And behind all of it is the question no one says out loud. How much of this place is entertainment, and how much is a machine built to keep people playing? After climbing every rank, do you run the casino, or has the casino learned how to run everyone inside it? You begin at the bottom, holding a towel and a trash bag on a casino floor that never admits it is night. You clean spills under slot machines, you reset hotel rooms after long nights. You refill buffet trays for people chasing one more hour. You fix slot machines, deal cards, watch tables, sit behind surveillance screens, manage the floor, run hotel operations, and finally stand above the whole glowing machine. Every level gives you more authority. But it also shows you more of the truth. A casino hotel is not just built from games, rooms, restaurants, lights, and music. It is built from people who keep smiling while guests win, lose, celebrate, argue, hope, and forget the time. And the higher you climb, the harder it becomes to pretend you do not understand what the system is designed to do. So the next time you walk through a casino and hear the machines singing at 3 a.m., ask yourself, who is keeping the lights on and who is paying for them? If this journey made you see casino hotels differently, like the video, share it, and comment which hidden world you want to experience next.